Imagine inheriting a property that has been in your family for generations, only to learn that the new tax rules could force you to pay dramatically higher property tax bill or even push you to sell the home. Under California's Proposition 19, this isn't just a hypothetical scenario. It's a reality for many families dealing with the death of a property owner. Today we're diving deep into Proposition 19 and its impact on inherited property after the owner has passed away. We'll explain the key changes this law introduced, discuss who it affects, and share a real-life story that illustrates the emotional and financial challenges families face. Whether you're a senior planning ahead or currently navigating estate issues, this information is essential for protecting your family's legacy. What is Proposition 19? Proposition 19, approved by California voters in November 2020, made significant changes to the way property tax assessments are handled for inherited properties. Prior to Proposition 19, children or other eligible heirs could inherit a property and retain the lower property tax base of the original owner, regardless of whether they use the home as their primary residence. Now the new rules have tightened. Under the new law, heirs who wish to keep the existing property tax assessments must use the inherited property as their primary residence. If they choose not to, or if they inherited additional properties beyond certain limits, the property will be reassessed at its current market value, often resulting in a much higher tax bill. For many families, this change has far-reaching consequences. How Proposition 19 affects inherited property. When a property owner dies, their heirs are often faced with the decision of whether to keep the family home or sell it. Here's how Proposition 19 can influence that decision. 1. Primary residence requirement. To continue enjoying the benefit of a lower tax base, the heir must make the inherited property their primary residence. This can be a significant hurdle if, for example, the home is far from where the heir lives or if the property no longer suits their needs. 2. Limited exclusions. Proposition 19 allows eligible heirs to transfer a family-owned tax base to a new primary residence. But there are limits. If the value of the inherited property exceeds the original tax assessments by a large margin, the benefit may only apply partially or not at all. Multiple inheritances. If an heir inherits more than one property, the law typically only protects one primary residence from reassessment. Additional properties will likely be reassessed at market value, which can lead to unexpectedly high tax bills. 4. Financial implications. A reassessed property can mean a dramatic increase in annual property taxes. For seniors living on fixed incomes, this financial strain might force a sale of the family home, even if the emotional desire is to keep it. A real-life story. The Johnson's family's journey. Let me share a story about the Johnson family. A cautionary tale that highlights how Proposition 19 can upend family plans and create emotional turmoil. Mary Johnson had lived in her Orange County home for over 40 years. It wasn't just a house, it was a repository of family memories, traditions, and decades of love. When Mary passed away, her 3 children, David, Susan, and Anne, were forced with the heart-wrenching decision of what to do with the home. Under the old rules, they could have inherited the property while keeping Mary's low tax assessment, a benefit that made it financially feasible to maintain the home. However, with Proposition 19 in effect, things were different. David lived several hours away and already had his own home. Susan, although interested in moving back, found that the condition of the house would require significant repairs, making it less than ideal as a primary residence. Anne, on the other hand, dreamed of preserving the family legacy, but soon discovered that if she didn't occupy the home as her primary residence, the property would be reassessed at current market value, potentially increasing the annual tax bill by thousands of dollars. The family gathered to discuss their options. Emotions ran high as they balanced the sentimental value of the home against the harsh financial realities imposed by the new law. They consulted with an estate planning attorney who explained that if none of them could feasibly turn the home into their primary residence, the property would be subject to full market reassessment. This could mean a tax bill that was simply unsustainable on their budgets. Ultimately, the Johnson siblings made the difficult decision to sell the home. Despite the pain of letting go, they agreed that preserving the family's financial security was paramount. The sale allowed them to distribute Mary's legacy in a way that honored her wishes while avoiding a potential financial crisis. The Johnson story is one of many that illustrates the profound impact Proposition 19 can have on families. It serves as a reminder that what may seem like an abstract change in tax law can have a very real personal consequence. There are strategies to protect your inherited property. Understanding these challenges is the first step toward safeguarding your family's legacy. Here are some strategies to consider if you find yourself facing implications of Proposition 19. 1. Plan ahead with estate planning. One of the best ways to mitigate the impact of Proposition 19 is through proactive estate planning. Discuss your options with an experienced estate planning attorney to ensure that your wishes are clearly documented. Strategies such as trust can sometimes offer more flexibility in preserving the property tax benefits. 2. Consider your living situation. If you're an heir, think carefully about whether you can make the inherited property your primary residence. If relocation is an option, this might be the best way to maintain the low tax base. On the other hand, if the property doesn't meet your needs, it might be wiser to sell it before a costly reassessment takes effect. 3. Evaluate the financial impact. Work with a financial advisor to understand the full financial implications of inheriting property. Under Proposition 19, they can help you assess whether it's more advantageous to keep the property or sell it and reinvest the proceeds in any way that better suits your financial goals. 4. Stay informed. Tax laws can evolve, and staying up to date on any changes is crucial. Subscribe to reliable news sources, attend local estate planning seminars, or consult with professionals who specialize in property tax law. Being informed will empower you to make decisions to protect your inheritance. 5. Open communication among family members. As in the Johnson family's case, open and honest communication among heirs is vital. Discuss your plans and concerns early on to avoid misunderstandings and disputes later in the process. A shared understanding can pave the way for collaborative decision-making that respects both emotional attachments and financial realities. Proposition 19 has redefined how inherited property is treated in California, posing significant challenges for families who wish to preserve a beloved home while also managing their financial responsibilities. The law's requirement that an inherited property must be used as a primary residence to retain a lower tax base can force heirs into difficult decisions that impact not only their finances, but also their family legacy and emotional well-being. The Johnson family's experience reminds us that these issues are not just theoretical. They are real, personal, and sometimes painful. By planning ahead, seeking professional advice, and maintaining open communications, you can better navigate these challenges and protect the legacy of your loved ones. Remember, the key to handling these changes is knowledge and preparation. Understand your rights, evaluate your options, and always keep the lines of communication open with family members and professionals. This proactive approach will help you make the best decision for your unique situation, one that honors both the memory of the deceased and the future of your family. If you found this information helpful, please consider liking this video, subscribing for more insights on estate planning and property issues, and sharing your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Protecting your family's legacy starts with being informed, and together we can navigate these complex challenges with confidence. Thank you for watching, and may your decisions honor both your past and your future. In addition to the strategies we've already discussed, there are further steps and considerations that can help families better navigate the challenges proposed by Proposition 19. One important aspect is developing a comprehensive estate plan that not only addresses property tax implications, but also considers the broader financial picture. Working with a team that includes an estate planning attorney, a tax advisor, and a financial planner can provide a holistic approach to preserving your family legacy. This team can help evaluate different scenarios, such as converting an inherited property into your primary residence or exploring the benefits of selling the property under current market conditions. Another key point to consider is the timing of any decisions. For many families, the grief associated with losing a loved one can cloud judgment, making it difficult to think clearly about long-term financial implications. Taking time, even if it means delaying major decisions, can be beneficial. Use that time to gather more information, seek professional opinions, and fully understand how the reassessment could affect your tax burden. This period of reflection can also be a time for family members to come together and discuss their wishes openly, ensuring that any decision made is truly collaborative. It's also worth exploring if there are any local programs or tax relief options available. Some counties in California offer guidance or even financial assistance to families facing steep property tax increases due to Proposition 19. Don't hesitate to ask your local tax assessor's office or a community legal clinic for information about these programs. In some cases, knowing that there are resources available can ease the burden and provide additional options for preserving the inherited property. Finally, consider the role of communication not only with your family, but also with professionals involved. Regular updates and transparent discussions about each step of the process can prevent misunderstandings and help everyone feel more secure in the decisions being made. Documenting these conversations, whether through written notes or recorded meetings with everyone's consent, can also provide clarity and prevent future disputes. By taking these extra steps, comprehensive planning, thoughtful timing, seeking local support, and maintaining open communications, you can further safeguard your family's legacy against the unintended consequences of Proposition 19. In doing so, you not only protect your financial future, but also honor the memory and wishes of your loved ones in a meaningful way.